My name is Mike Cox. I'm the Director of Public Works for the City of Cleveland, and I want to welcome you here to the Cadell Commons. We're standing between Cadell Recreation Center and the Cadell Fine Arts Center. With Halloween coming up, we wanted to make sure that everybody was aware that on October 31st, Halloween Eve, between 5:30 and 7:30, all of our recreation centers will have Halloween parties. A place that you can come in and play games in costume, win prizes, and have some food and drink and enjoy yourself on Halloween Eve. All children under 12 years old and their parents are welcome to come into our rec centers and keep out of the weather. If it's weather, we want everybody to come in. We'll welcome, the doors are open, and when the doors open, everybody's welcome. We've done this for the last 25 years, the Big City Boo, and we will continue to do it for the next 25 years. Our goal is to keep kids safe and warm and dry, and that's what we're here for. So come on in, there's no charge, there's no fee. Come on in and enjoy yourself. And again, the hours of operation for Big City Boo is 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. on Thursday evening, October 31st.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Jennifer Chach from Cleveland Division of Police, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about safety tips for Halloween. So Halloween's coming up on Thursday. One big question we get every year is if it's inclement weather, will we cancel trick or treat? And that answer is no. We will not be canceling Halloween or trick or treat. In the event that it's inclement weather, however, we would recommend that you stop in one of the city's rec centers. As Director Cox had talked about a little bit earlier, they'll be hosting Big City Boo like they do every single year. And Big City Boo is a great alternative to trick or treating. It's safe, it's indoor, you don't have to worry about weather or lighting or traffic or anything like that. You can come and enjoy Halloween and trick or treat inside the city's rec centers. In the event that you do elect to trick or treat, however, throughout all of the city, trick or treat will be from 6 to 8, so it'll be getting dark at that time. So we want to make sure that you have the discussion with your kids before you head out to trick or treat about safety and about traffic. So we want you to only cross the street at intersections. So cross at the corners and make sure that you stop and you look both ways, and encourage the kids, even though they're super excited to get out and trick or treat, that they stop and they look both ways. Also, as you approach driveways, there'll be sometimes people backing out or pulling into driveways, so make sure that you tell your kids not to dart behind cars or between parked cars, that they're really careful and that they stop and listen. For drivers, make sure that you slow your roll. We know that there's a lot of parties for Halloween and people will be traveling to and from parties, and sometimes you're wearing costumes. Make sure you can drive in those costumes and that you aren't wearing a mask or crazy shoes that would impede your ability to work the pedals or drive, or your costume could get caught on something, or you won't be able to see really well as you're driving through the city. So make sure that your masks or your costumes are driver appropriate. And then the last safety tip I have for you today would be about pets. Sometimes we forget about pets during Halloween. Pets can get a little bit freaked out with the doorbells ringing a lot, or if you have them out in your trick-or-treating and they're in costumes, they're a little out of their element because they're in crowds, there's kids and there's other people that might see your pet dressed up and get really excited. So if you encounter someone's pet that's dressed up all cute and fuzzy, make sure you stop and you ask them, is it okay to pet their dog? Or, you know, sometimes people even have cats out. Make sure that you stop and you ask and make sure that it's okay, because some animals might get a little bit caught up or out of their element and act differently when they are dressed up. So that's really all I have for you today. We hope that everybody gets out and they enjoy Halloween, and happy Halloween.
Hi everybody, I'm Lieutenant Mike Norman, the Public Information Officer from the Cleveland Division of Fire, and I want to bring you some Halloween safety tips from the Division of Fire. You know, Halloween is a great event. Everybody enjoys going out, getting dressed up in their costumes, but there are some fire hazards present. Somebody might have a burn pit that they're operating, or even the small candles that are inside of the jack-o'-lanterns. Those can be a possible burn hazard, so you want to be really careful with kids when they're around those burn hazards, especially if they've got costumes that have some flowing cloth to them. If they've used crepe paper, that's very flammable, or something else that could be, if it got in close contact with that, could be a fire hazard. Visibility is a big thing. We want to make sure that kids have flashlights with them, or that they're wearing glow sticks, or that you use reflective tape worked into the costumes. Lighter colored costumes make for greater visibility, and we certainly encourage those as you're going about on Halloween. And also with visibility, there's great things to see. If kids are wearing masks, you want to make sure that they can not only see out but see down, so that they can avoid trip hazards as they're going about the neighborhood and walking down the sidewalk. This weekend will be daylight savings time, so we always encourage people, when you're changing your clocks, to change your batteries. Make sure that those smoke alarms are working. The Cleveland Division of Fire has Operation Save a Life, which is a program we work with the Red Cross, where Cleveland firefighters will come out and install smoke alarms if you need them. You can call 361-5535, and Cleveland firefighters will come out and install smoke alarms for you. So as you're decorating for Halloween, make sure that you're not blocking exits. Make sure that everyone can get out in the case of an emergency, but have a great and safe Halloween, everybody.